When I transitioned to being a coach, one thing I had to face and let go of was a reliance on external forms of validation. I remember talking with a mentor in those early days of setting up my business. I shared that I was uncomfortable not having my vice president title anymore. It had given me a solid sense of status and credibility, and it was a traditional reference point. My university degrees, even, were from institutions that were well known and admired. But I predicted that mentioning my coaching school, as great as it is, likely won't get much reaction. Through my career in architecture, engineering, and project management, I wasn't truly aware of leadership coaching. It wasn't visible to me. And now I was becoming a coach. I was feeling a risk of being invisible and not memorable. Inserting something new into the system I had worked in apparently was going to mean surrendering parts of that system that I had relied on. That conversation with the mentor got me to question why I was grasping for new versions of those things, like titles and job descriptions. Basically, why did it matter that a stranger saw value in my work? Letting that go did not happen overnight, but over time I felt lighter as I focused on the value my clients were feeling and on what was energizing me on the inside. My sense of validation was eventually not tied to where I was on the proverbial ladder. At the beginning, I'd been feeling adrift because I wasn't on the ladder anymore. But once it was pointed out to me that the ladder itself isn't anchored anywhere, I could question why my relationship to it should feel any different. As a solopreneur, I'm the owner, founder, president of my business, as well as office cleaner, website administrator, and snack provider. I don't have predetermined next levels. There's no next grade like in school. There's no next classification like in the public service. There's no next hierarchical title. And remembering how that used to make me nervous helps me see how far I've come in trusting myself to progress in my own way. Here's something you can do this week to similarly connect with your internal sense of validation. Today, think of a recent day that your gut says was a really great day. Make some notes about what contributed to that. Through the week, at the end of each day, reflect on what parts of the day felt really great and why. At the end of the week, review your notes and notice any patterns to keep in mind, and notice how motivated you feel. I'm Ann Drummie, a leadership coach. I hope these tips help get you moving in your career.